I helped out recently at a car accident and am restocking my emergency car first aid kit, and thought I'd make a video to give you some tips about packing a great kit that you feel confident with when you come across emergencies. This one I bought a couple of years ago. It was a great find. I just like the way that it's organized. It's got all these different pockets. Tip number one is just always pick out a first aid kit that you are happy with. Some people prefer to have just a few very versatile tools that do multiple things. Other people prefer to have half a hospital in a hockey bag, essentially. The right tool for the right job. You want lots of options. Whether you are a fanny pack person or a hockey bag person, always pick out a first aid kit that you feel happy with. Second thing, if you bought a pre-made kit, the second tip is clean out the crap. Go through and find the things that you're not going to use that are just taking up space. When I bought this one, it had toothpicks in it. Why on earth would the first aid kit have toothpicks in it? That was completely useless. There was a bunch of other stuff that I got rid of. So I cleaned it out, and now I'm going to show you my third tip. Stock it with things that you feel super confident with, that you enjoy working with. And the things that I'm happiest with, I can also highly recommend for you. I'm going to stock my kit here in such a way that the best tools, the ones that I'm most likely to use, are sitting on top. So my first go-to, triangular bandages. These things are so flexible. There's so much that you can do with them. I want to make sure those are easily accessible, and the reason I'm having to restock them, the car accident I just helped out at, the gentleman, when he was thrown from his vehicle, split his leg open. He had a deadly bleed. We needed the bandages to stop the bleeding. So, especially because this is a car kit, impact is involved, high speeds can be involved, sharp objects can be involved. So the chances of bleeding very high. Triangular bandages, great for stopping the bleeding and great for securing the bandage to the body. Next thing I'm going to put right easily accessible. Thanks for contributing, Betty. Next thing I'm going to put easily accessible is a bag of gloves. You often hear in first aid classes to be prepared with a pair of gloves. No. Bag of gloves. I've got 8 pairs in there. Reason for it, when you show up on an emergency scene, you don't want to deal with a problem by yourself. You want as many people working together as possible, but a lot of people don't have gloves. So if you're the first aider who shows up, starts handing out gloves and recruiting team members to help you out, more people can lend a hand and they're all protected from bodily fluids, and that's a good thing. So I've got a bundle of triangular bandages, I've got a bag of gloves for myself and for recruiting team members to help me out. And the last thing, I'm putting a pair of utility scissors on top. And reason for it, these are not surgical scissors. Surgical scissors are super sharp and cut through anything. But the problem is that essentially with each snip, they get more and more dull. These are utility scissors. So to show you the difference, these ones, if you can see, they've got a micro serrated edge. And so what that means is that I can run my finger along the edge and it's not going to cut me. And yet, these could cut through somebody's snowsuit, they can cut through a seatbelt, they can cut through metal if they had to. Those are penny cutting scissors right there. They go from anywhere from $5 to $15. It just depends on where you buy them from. But great tools to put into a car emergency kit. And so I'm going to close all this up in just a second, but it means if next car crash that I come across, when I unzip this puppy, these are the first tools sitting on top and the first things that I can reach for. So I hope that's helpful, and I'm going to put a link in this video that attaches to the Canadian Red Cross eShop. If you're looking to get a first aid kit for your home, for your car, for your workplace, they've got a ton of kits, and what I like about that eShop is that not only do you get a great product, but they buy materials in bulk, so they can often give a great price. So you get a great price, and on top of that, purchases from that e-store, the proceeds go towards supporting disaster relief, so somebody else gets to benefit. Great cause. So I hope that's helpful, and there you go. All the best. Bye.